gives you not just higher salary because you can get promoted, but you can be consultant. When I'm saying consultant, it means apart from your job, you can serve, you can accept a lot of assignments, outside assignments apart from your job. You can give them consultancy and you can earn huge money, right? There are a lot of people, they are not looking for a job these days. They want to work as an independent consultant. If I talk about big fours, they love hiring consultants wherein there is no employee-employer relationship, right? And still you are earning lots and lots of money, right? Because of your skill set and knowledge which you can share with them, and you can, help them in accomplishing their tasks and objectives, right? And you might be knowing that there are a lot of, consulting firms, and they do prefer candidates who can work for them on weekends, maybe train their professionals, right, on certain skill sets. And yes, that can fetch you a lot of money. Increases your ability to make career transitions. How many of you, have seen people playing multi innings in their career? So nowadays, people are saying no to traditional approach wherein we have, started a career in a particular direction, let's say a particular domain, and we are finishing those 30, 40 years in the same domain. No, people are nowadays taking 3 to 4, playing 3 to 4 innings. Initially they are taking certain other roles, then they are, having this transition. Many of them are going into entrepreneurship, right? Entrepreneurship, wherein they are not just fulfilling their dream of, you know, acting, not just acting, getting into the skill, understanding what is entrepreneurship, applying everything they have learned, right? Because sometimes salary is not sufficient, right? So you need to explore a lot of things. So Aditya, for sure, we are going to take all the questions once we are done, right? Okay, so you can be an entrepreneur. And let me tell you, there might be many candidates who are listening, who are here, present here. You might be watching Shark Tank India, right? You might have seen that every time judges, they ask for educational qualification. And if you have education from some really renowned institutes, we do have, very, very renowned institutes like Great Lakes, SRM, Chen University. They are, renowned for their MBAs, MBA degrees. So if you are taking education, it would not just enhance your knowledge of, dealing with business situations in a better way, but also a strong recognition because, the alumni have done so good. You'll not just get the placement opportunities, but that would also increase your credibility, right? So definitely you can get career transitions. You can move in, higher in the hierarchy. Also, you can, get into managerial positions, right? Okay, so now improves your image and marketability. How many of you have seen that? Let's say if I am presenting 2 CVs in front of you, one person is having number of years of experience, but he or he is just a graduate, as compared to someone who has done MBA, right? Don't you think that would, you will be able to visualize something which is very powerful by looking at the CV of that candidate, because that candidate definitely would have experienced a lot of presentations, business cases. See, the best advantage of doing MBA, especially after COVID, is in classes you would be meeting candidates, right? Whether it is online or offline, you will be meeting candidates who are maybe 20 years senior to you, maybe 20 years, and they might, if they are liking you, they might involve, they might, offer opportunities in their organization. And connecting with them in classes would give you a totally different, experience. You will be learning from them as well. Apart from the professors, you will be learning from them, right? So you will be in have great networking, right? You learn a lot from interpersonal skills that would increase your confidence, your image, and of course, people would start knowing you for how you are doing, right? And that would definitely give you, better opportunities in future. Yes, improves your lifestyle. Once you'll have better confidence, stronger people in your network, the ones who have achieved something good in their career, their life, you'll be getting the chance to meet people from different phases, right? Different experiences. That would give you a better lifestyle, not just in terms of salary, your confidence, but also as a person, you will see that is how important it is to learn continuously, right? Increases personal development. See, most of the times okay, I have a question for everyone here. How many of you prefer buying, some or the other thing online? And do you add items, certain things in your wish list? Right. Now, the point is, you might have added MBA in your wish list, but you're not purchasing it, right? You're not ordering it. So, the point is, it is very important to have, you know, it is very important to make investment in, knowledge and skills. And if you're not doing it, believe me, you are just visualizing, but you are not executing. So one should shop for education as well, right? Merely having these things in wish list would not serve the purpose. You need to order them, right? You need to use them. You need to pursue them. All right. So talking about, I've already discussed that certain jobs they don't even allow you to join, those profiles if you are not someone who is having MBA. Now, what are the options available? So there might be candidates present over here who are interested in corporate finance, IT, there is this fintech world, right? So there are a lot of jobs related to fintech, marketing, get into consulting, HR, general management, operations, data science. So, in specialization, you have all these options available. So first year would groom you as to how to, how to understand business, dealing with business. And in second year, you can always choose your specialization, right? Based on your interest, you can choose your specialization. And definitely, we are going to help you in understanding which specialization would help you more and where you can have better chances of, success based on your attitude and aptitude, right? So, see, there are so many reasons we have already shared with you. Career transition, now, the point is, one of the good thing is you can compete with people and globally you'll be able to, compete with people, not just in your own country, but also, it would become really easy for you to work for other clients in different countries, right? Any questions so far? Okay. So, how many of you know that networking is considered, just like compounding is considered as eighth wonder of world? When compounding is applied to relations, it becomes networking. One of the best thing is you would build a lot of contacts, right? And that would make it really easy for you to get opportunities, right? So you might be knowing this MICE industry, meetings, interactions, conferences, and events, MICE, MICE, right? So there are so many people who are really successful. They would like to pay a lot of money because they want to, attend a lot of seminars, sessions wherein people are coming with great experiences, right? So believe me, you can save all that money and still be able to get that benefit because The ones who would be joining these sessions would also include people who are having 10, 20, 30 years of experience, right? So they would also be acting as in-house resource persons, and they would be friends with you, of course, being classmates. So, how we do it? So, there are certain things which are discussed or taught using lecture approach. Most of the times it's project basis, discussion basis, facility, and you can always go for internship, case methods, role plays, making it really exciting and interactive. A lot of presentations, because MBA definitely should equip candidates for facing the world, facing audiences, facing all the stakeholders with strong technical understanding and confidence, right? Computer stimulation, company projects, and on-the-job training. So we do offer a lot of such things, right? And candidates would feel really confident while pursuing this education. So talking about MBA, there are a lot of branches, right? Based on your interest, you can get into all those things, right? Now, talking about the opportunities. So whenever I interview candidates, right, especially freshers, so they have this thing in their mind that we want to become, PRO, we want to become relationship manager, we want to become a territory sales executive, right? Now, the point is, after, for example, if let's say you have opted for marketing as specialization, these are the opportunities, right? Uh, of course, there are a lot other opportunities as well, right? We have taken, few of them in this slide. So these are the options which would be, available for you, and you will become eligible for those kind of things. For example, marketing manager, event manager, sales officer, brand manager. So, nowadays, this position of brand manager, it's very happening, right? Happening in the sense, the opportunities are huge. Digital marketing specialist, right? Finance. So, me being chartered accountant, I can tell you that a finance department cannot work without, of course, there are other professionals as well, but MBAs you'll find them in large numbers, right? So you can become accounting manager, CFOs, cash managers, revenue strategists, manager consultants, investment banking associates, credit manager, treasury manager, financial analyst, so many opportunities, controller, insurance risk managers. In fact, if you might have seen employment news, right, wherein you will see all the government jobs, PSU jobs, even, they want candidate to have MBA so that they can become eligible, right, for better positions. So we do have option of HR, wherein after doing, HRM specialization in HRM, you can go for becoming, change consultant. You can work as an independent HR. You might have heard the name business partners, HRS business partners, right? So you need not essentially be joining office and working for salary. You can work independently as well, right? You can become trainer. There are a lot of trainers, who are giving post trainings related to HR, right? Recruitment officer, staffing director, IT, of course, booming sector, right? So we can see a lot of changes in the act, newer acts coming in, talking about IT, SAP consultant, techno manager, CRP consultant, IT configuration management, manager, sourcing expert. So there are, IT governance executive, MBA in operations. You can see a lot of opportunities, right? So logistics manager, supply chain manager, procurement officer, quality controller, warehouse manager. So, okay. So far, any question? Any questions so far?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of questions in the chat section.
All right. So
Himadri has a question. Himadri is an undergraduate student in IIT Kharagpur. and she's interested in doing an MBA. She wanted some guidance.
All right. So amazing, Himadri. Himadri, would you like to share which course you're pursuing currently? Dual degree. Oh my God, lovely, lovely. So Himadri, let me tell you one thing to everyone who is attending the session. Having technical knowledge is one thing, but if you are not able to generate money for your organization, right? Let me tell you, nobody would want to hire you. An MBA, Masters in Business Administration, would help you understand business, finance, and to ensure that how you can be beneficial for the organization. So let me tell you, Himadri, after this technical course, for sure, if you are looking for better job roles, right, and especially the leadership roles, you should definitely go for MBA. Definitely, it would give you competitive advantage, right? If you still have any question, I would love to take part. And see, the best thing is you cannot finance is something you'll not be able to understand. It is very much technical. So once you are done with your MBA, everyone would understand that you are not just someone who has understanding of technical aspect. You can think about business as a whole, right? Ultimately, it is important to generate returns, right? I hope you're getting the my point, Himadri. Okay, so I would take Aditya's question. So, Himadri, in case you have any question, feel free to discuss. Aditya says, ma'am, I just graduated from BC course and I want to get a job on data analysis. What should I do? Should I work for 2 years? And Aditya, in which year you have finished your BCA? 2024. Aditya, let me tell you something. You can take a survey. Maybe you can ask some of your super seniors or your alumni. It's not very easy to resume education, right? Once you start getting some salary, you would become slave to that salary, right? And it would become very difficult for you to get back again. So I would say currently you are in that phase that you can still continue and you can continue and you can complete your education. And also let me tell you, the starting package, the starting salary which you would get after doing MBA would be really different from what you would get now. So if I would have been in your place, I definitely would go for pursuing, MBA, because that would give a completeness to my CV as well, right? And let me tell you one thing, Aditya. Since you would be finishing your BCA, there are a lot of students who are BCA. So you don't have competitive advantage as of now. So in order to make your CV better and different from others, you need to enroll, right? You need to, definitely pursue MBA. Okay. So, Himadri, I think I have answered this question, right? So, I would love to take Shiny's question. Ma'am, I'm currently working as GD nurse in army setup. Lovely. Shiny, let me tell you, 2 weeks back, I was invited by, one of the ministry, and that was the mini MBA we did for army professionals, right? Mini MBA means we taught them in, one of our special MBA, that was specially designed for army people, right? And even people in army, navy, military, they need to understand finance. And if you are working, right, as a nurse in GD, you understand that there are a lot of opportunities. You need to explore outside that setup as well. I hope you're getting my point. I would not be talking a lot of things about this setup here because that would be personalized. That is something I can talk separately on with you. But I think you should do this degree, MBA in hospital management, right? That would give you a lot of confidence and definitely would, you can have better options outside as well. So, Shiny, any question? Okay, so I'll take Rim's question. Ma'am, pursuing online. Definitely, Ronnie, for sure. For sure. And let me tell you, especially online MBA, there are a lot of benefits. First one being, see, you can work and at the same time you can learn, right? Number two, you'll have absolutely, lesser expense in terms of you'll end up saving a lot of time, lot of travel cost, and at the same time you can earn and learn, right? For sure, any day, Ronnie. Patel is saying I need to know about the MBA course, which how the professor teach means in days of books. Okay, let me tell you, Mr. Patel, let me tell you something. Whenever you are doing MBA, I have already told you, shared with you the names of the best institutes, right? They are really, really renowned. I mentioned about, Great Lakes, SRM, renowned for their degree for, you can even get in touch with their alumni, Jain University. So the point is, since we have people who are really, really experienced, right? I'm not just talking about the professors, but also the students, right? So there is, no way you will find it bookish, right? So they always take practical cases, practical discussions, right? And believe me, you will start enjoying. So those are very, very interactive sessions, right, Rim? Okay. So Rajesh says online MBA is not accepted by. So Rajesh, thank you for this question. I would, like to clear your doubt. Rajesh, I have seen many candidates who have done a lot of courses from best of the best institutes, but when they are not able to reflect that knowledge in the interview, right, they are not selected. So sometimes, people have this understanding, oh, he might not be able to reflect that. So if you are able to reflect that, then nothing can stop you. Right, Rajesh? And Rajesh, let me also tell you, if online MBA is not accepted, there is no chance that, any university or educational institute would get approval for running those kind of courses, right? In fact, you will find, companies, CFOs, CEOs, CTOs, people, they doing online MBAs because they also want to update and upgrade themselves, right? Uh, Sridhar saying, good evening, Sridhar. For career gap, students can pursue definitely, Sridhar. It would give them much needed confidence. Second, they would be, able to catch up because, once you have had some gap, sometimes you feel lost and you might not have any idea what has changed, new technologies, newer concepts. So definitely it would help, for sure it would help you in, um, getting best of the best opportunities. Arpita says, hello ma'am, hello Arpita. See, Arpita, if you have decided that you want to get into aviation management, you might be having certain objectives in your mind, right? And HR is also one of the area where there are a lot of opportunities, right? And the combination is deadly because aviation management, not everyone gets into aviation management. So I think it's one of the deadly combination, and definitely you should go for it, right? Any other question? Ronnie, I think I have answered this question that online MBA definitely can positively, can positively change your life because, see, it's just like not doing anything versus doing it, and at the same time, working and continuing it. And we make sure that we are keeping our classes in such a way that you are, even able to work and at the same time attend sessions, right? Parthiman, how about doing MBA in business analytics? Is it? See, Parthiban, thank you for the question. Let me tell you certain things. There are a lot of streams, there are a lot of areas, domains in which you can get specialization based on your interest, based on the how market is responding to it, right? So once you'll join this MBA, in the very first year, you would be doing certain subjects that would give you an insight as to which area is having more opportunity. Also, you will be able to explore your interest. You will be able to understand what are the subjects, and you will be able to feel the subjects because we do have ways wherein we are interacting project ways, projection ways, right? So definitely you'll be able to make a better choice while opting for a specialization, right? And also, Parthiban, I would say, do you understand this step ladder technique, right? So if you are, thinking or visualizing, that you would be able to reach at that, maybe the staircase and the highest stairs. So the point is that is a step by step growth, right? So every day you will understand a lot of things that would definitely, make you that much capable that you would be able to take a strong and good decision for your life and your career. How about Kirtana? Hi, Kirtana. Hospital management is that definitely Kirtana. Shiny mini MBA, it is only for soldiers, right? So I was just telling you that that even for soldiers, even for military navy officers, right? Ministry ensures that they are doing MBA, right? So the point is that for that you are not eligible because you are not falling. I guess you are not falling in the category of soldiers. So with that, I just wanted to convey that even those people are doing MBA because they know the importance of it, right? So why not you, ma'am? Actually, Arpita says, ma'am, actually, I also have two certifications, one in business analytics. Arpita, certifications for like you have done two courses for how many months? 3 months. Arpita, do you think that companies would accept 3 month certifications? See, Arpita, let me tell you, there are a lot of add-on courses. Add-on courses means it's just like topping on the pizza, right? So you need to have pizza. So MBA is like a base, and then you can have toppings. So you just cannot have toppings because toppings would not taste if you don't have the base. So MBA is about building base, right? And then choosing the right specialization. I hope it I have answered your question. Okay, Rim, I would share this something with you. So, Rim, if someone is able to reflect their knowledge in interviews, no one can stop them, right? Absolutely no one can stop them. Kirtana, we definitely would help you to choose specialization, right? And also, Kirtana, it would become very easy after doing first year. You'll be able to understand by your own self that which subject suits my interest, and because we do keep lot of such sessions where we talk about different specialization and opportunities, right? So once you would be finishing your first year, definitely you will understand that which specialization would give you better career opportunities and at the same time would suit your taste buds. Shiny, you can get in touch with us personally on one-to-one basis. We would be able to deal with your question, in a better way. Looking for more questions. I'm happy to see that you are taking that much interest towards your career, towards your success. Thank you, Shiny. For sure, definitely, Shiny, we would love to serve you for sure. We have great respect for army people, military people. So definitely you can get in touch and we would love to resolve your career. Any questions? Okay. So, Rim, I have answered your question. Again, you have asked the question. Now, Rim, let's understand your question. The point is, if someone has taken admission, but he or she is not making effort to learn, do you think it would be worth? No. So the point is, it is on student as well that how much he is able to reflect in the interview. So if you are able to reflect, for sure you'll be able to compete. And you might have seen recently, even people from IIMs, they have not received 100% placements, right? So it's always about knowledge. It's never about tag. Merely tag would never fetch you anything. Any questions? Thank you for the question, Rin. See, you can see this slide. It's a beautiful slide. Why MBA, right? Not just team working. You will understand what it takes to work in team, right? So, see, watching a particular match and being part of that team, it's very different. So you'll be working in teams. You will understand what is, positive atmosphere, how important it is to be technically strong and having good communication. You know, you will become tech savvy. You will become someone who would have, broader mindset. You will have attention towards quality. You would understand that, what is the important of research, how important it is to get into research. You will understand how to handle data, right? When you will compete with your colleagues and friends in, people, of course, they're your classmates in MBA. You will understand how they are dealing with data, how professors they are discussing how to deal with data. Then you will understand, that entire ecosystem, right? So you learn, you know, the art of prioritizing, setting objectives, better negotiations. you'll be able to have great presentation and listening skills. You'll be able to motivate yourself, others. You'll have the art of reporting, managing your time well, because you will be getting a lot of constructive assignments, exciting assignments. And when you will start working on those in teams as well as individually, you will see that you would be improving on daily basis. For sure, Ganga, for sure. MBA is better or hospital administration is better for career development. Kirtana, would you like to share what you have done so far? All right. Okay. See, Kirtana, I would again like to share this point. In first year, you will learn a lot of subjects which would give you insights about business, finance, management, right? In second year, you can always choose for a specialization which would, give you a synergy with your course, which is BSc nursing, and at the same time, you can also add that specialization which would enhance your opportunities, would broaden your opportunities, right? Any other question? Prajwal, Ronnie, Sabina, Shiny, Sridhar, Suhani, Vimla, Omkar, Monica, Himatri, Ganga, Arpita. Sridhar, you'll never regret. A person, someone who is having career gap, the best solution he can get is getting into MBA, so that not just getting a confidence boost, but also upgrading for everything which is new currently, very much required and is need of our. Definitely, Sridhar, 100% suggested and recommended.
Guys, if you have any more questions, you can ask in the chat section. Otherwise, we'll close the session.
Okay, so Parthiban, your question is what type of certifications can I do? Parthiban, see, for sure, once you'll be able to, finish your MBA, you'll understand that in which particular area you want to obtain very deeper knowledge, right? So that would give you the answer of to your question. Ma'am, I know that we are discussing about MBA course, but I have to know. Okay, see, Rim, now, okay, can you tell me where do you see yourself after 3 years down the line, so that I can, understand more about you and I can answer accordingly? Where do you see yourself after 3 or 5 years, Patel? Okay, any questions? Any questions? So, guys, in case you still have certain questions, uh, we have tried answering every question in the chat box, right? In case you still have question, you can get in touch with us. We would love to provide customized answer to your query in case that query requires, enhanced explanation, right?
Yeah, with this, I think we can close the session. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today for this webinar. Thank you so much, Professor Neha, for sharing all your insights with us. Guys, we'll host more such sessions in the future. If you still have any questions, you can simply uh, go ahead. Someone from the team will reach out to you with your specific query. You can go to the Great Learning page and fill your queries over there. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice week.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. And it was amazing having you here.